in states where they have an upper hand,
right,
they'll play the major role.
Sure.
And Congress or whichever the big party is, it plays the second fiddle.
Okay?
Correct. And where Congress is more powerful,
right,
they will, play the second fiddle over there. Number one. And let me complete, please.
Sure.
And tomorrow's results of 5 states will determine the position of Congress, whether it happens to be the big brother of the Mahagathbandhan or not.
Correct. I agree to you, but tomorrow's results will not be a referendum on the Bharatiya Juggernaut Party or the Bharatiya Janata Party, as we put it
so
as.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you. No. I'm not conceding. I'm only sharing. It will. Even if we win, it is not a referendum. I'm saying even if we win, with all grace, I'm saying even if we win 4-0 tomorrow, Telangana we are not winning, we know, but we will definitely improve our position. So even if we do 4-0 tomorrow, it is not a referendum on our win on 2019. Neither even if we lost. I am a very pragmatic person, and I am being very graceful in that.
You are going to lose all 4-5 states.
Aishwarya, we've had Weber make a couple of points.
And the people of Bihar will teach you.
Challenging how ready the Mahagathbandhan is, and he's basically saying that, we've heard about this before, it's not really going to work as a concept. Tell us what is different this time round, and how do you react to what Weber was saying?
First and foremost, when Vaibhav says we're not the party that, polarizes and claims that the Bharatiya Janata Party or the Bharatiya Jumla Party, as I'd like to call it, I think is absolutely hilarious. But I'll tell you why the Mahagathbandhan this time, or rather the possibility of it, is so much stronger. Because for the first time, entire democracy as a whole is being threatened. You see anarchy, you basically see interference, you see overarching sort of institutional integrity being eroded, and that is what is a problem. And you see the sort of politics of hate and vendetta across the board. And also you see that regional parties feel steamrolled, and a lot of allies have been walking out. They feel steamrolled by the Narendra Modi Sarkar, and that is what is different this time, because that sort of tyrannical fascist attitude of basically clamping down on everybody's political autonomy and freedom is the problem that they have. All these parties are coming together because none of them can, with a straight face, go back to their people and say working with the BJP has given us any benefit. They're all coming together, one, for progress. And second, most importantly, the political system is something that is not going to exist the way it has for the past 70 odd years if the Bharatiya Janata Party is given another term, because of the way that they're functioning. You realize they're turning democratic, secular, vibrant India into a fascist Orwellian nightmare with a sort of whether it's surveillance, whether it's interference, whether it's even things as political funding, all of which they seem to have an upper hand on. And that is something that all these parties have concerns for, because they're up against not a high and mighty, but they're up against basically a bag of hot air with political power. And that is what you need to fight down, because the Modi Sarkar has institutionalized all the sort of indiscretions that they have, and they're targeting all of us, and that is a problem.
Aishwarya, if I may interject, because the time is little, so I would want to compliment you on air, in front of Fatima ji and Vivek ji, that when it comes to English literature, I think you've narrated the story very well from a literature perspective. But when you come to the ground level, people who want to accept development as part of politics today, they will come with us. People who want to still remain in the rhetoric in terms of caste, creed and color. Absolutely, we are only stuck with the development agenda.
You're only stuck with
I feel that there's a long,
we are not trying to polarize at all.
Where is your Ram Mandir issue then?
Yeah.
Are you not talking about it? Are you not talking about Ram Mandir?
It's not caste, creed and religion. Ram Mandir is about faith of the country. It talks of the entire country.
Faith of the entire country?
Yes.
Do you mean this is a Hindu Rashtra or what?
Well, this is 80% plus community, right?
Plus
and Ram Mandir is one of the...
But what do
Ram Mandir is not a political issue right now.
What do you do about minorities?
Ram Mandir is not a political issue. It is a legal issue right now, pending in the court. As and when the court decision comes in, we will see if it becomes a political issue. There are other parties who are trying to utilize this as a political issue and polarize it in the name.
You mean to say no bill, no amendment is coming in this session?
I have never said that. I have never said that. You are only proposing that. I am not saying that.
You are trying to confuse things over here.
No. We have been recommended that the government should be able to bring in a bill.
Please take a straight line.
Absolutely, I am taking a straight line. I am replying to your allegation. We are taking.
So it's not an allegation.
We are your doubt. Yeah. I will clear your doubt. We are taking a straight line on the subject. In fact,
gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to hold on. I'm going to ask you to hold on because one of our guests who we lost earlier, Nasir Salim from the SP, is back. Just wanted to go to him right now. Thank you for joining us for this conversation. We wanted to just clarify what was happening in terms of the SP supposedly staying away from the meeting that took place. Can you just enlighten us in terms of what happened there?
Yeah, thank you, Fatima. Firstly, we lost our connection, pure network. But I'll tell you, to answer your question, we didn't miss out anything. We were not informed. We were not called in for this, and so we've not missed out on anything. I must clarify to all the media people. We are very happy that the coalition, that there has been a great opposition meet today, which is in the right spirit. And our national president earlier in the day has clarified very clearly that, we are welcoming this move. And as far as the SP is concerned, we're trying to ensure that our cadres, our organization structure, our cadre internally is getting strengthened to ensure that we have a seamless execution with the opposition for the coming 2019 Lok Sabha election. And that's where we stand. So obviously, I must clarify, and we have also said, and he also said very specifically, that even the Congress is welcome to be a part of this grand alliance in Uttar Pradesh. And what we will do is we will work for a respectable number.
I would like to ask you a question, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I am asking you, what is the formula for UP of the 80 seats which go for polls in 2019 general elections? How many seats are you willing to give to the Congress?
Look, I'll tell you, that is a function of, discussion on the table. And I can't tell you over the phone. But as I said to you, our national president told us and has been specifying this very clearly that we are on an accommodative stand. We are saying we will ensure a respectable number to be given to every opposition party basis the winnability. Obviously, today the Samajwadi Party is the largest opposition in the largest state in the country. And that is very important for you to understand. Our highest tally was 36 seats in Lok Sabha elections ever. And that's a big number. Now, obviously, we have the BSP on board. We have the Ralod on board. We have, and we will talk to Congress as well.
Right.
And this in itself will put up a great fight against the current dispensation, which is the BJP. And I think all route to a PM candidate in 2019 is through UP. That is the point we're trying to make here repeatedly. And, talking about arithmetics of basic numbers, that is something which is a function of the party high command and, of course, across the table, which has to be supported by arithmetic.
Okay. Can you shed some, very quickly, because we're running out of time, can you actually shed some light in terms of what the organizational structure is actually going to look like here? Because we understand that you're, of course, closely watching what happens, and I think Vivek also has a quick question for you as well.
See, I tell you, as far as the organizational structure is concerned, we are ensuring that our party cadres, right from at the district level, at the booth level, is getting strengthened. Now, there's obviously a certain number that will be shared with the BSP because they are, we're obviously very clear that they are the second largest opposition party in UP, that we will, ensure that the BJP is out. And for that purpose, we're ensuring our party cadres at the booth level, at the district level, is more galvanized so that we can ensure that...
I'm going to quickly...